So work together 4-3, our directions read, Omar owns a service business that uses the previous accounts listed above. The separate amounts on each line of the journal have already been posted. We're going to post the journal's special amount columns. Hint, make sure there is a post reference for each column total in the journal. So that's what we have to take a look at. So when we go through and complete this assignment, you are going to find that you don't really need this pop-up on the top with the chart of accounts. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll down, and I'm going to have my journal page and my ledger on the bottom. So again, individual amounts have already been posted, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at our totals. So the very first thing that we have to work on is our general debit. Do I post that general debit of $1,452? What do we think? No. So what do? Check mark, right? So we're going to go ahead and choose the drop-down menu. Oh, looks like we might be able to put... I don't think we can even put parentheses on it. Oh, you choose the check mark, it automatically put parentheses on it for you. What are we going to do for general credit? Same thing, right? So I'm not going to go ahead and post that $2,725. I'm going to put a check mark there to say, I know I don't do anything with that. Justin, you got it done okay? So now I'm to my sales credit column, and I have sales credit for $447. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my sales account. I am working in the month of April, so I have to go ahead and get APR period 30th. And then I am working with page 1 of my journal from right here, so my post reference of 1 is going to go in there. And then I am crediting it for $447. Previously, it had a balance of nothing, and if I have 0 and 447, my new balance is 447 as a credit. So I'm going to go ahead and put up here my account number, 410. Looks like you type in the number, it automatically fills in the parenthesis for you each time. And again, my account number 410 is going to go back up under there to say, hey, I posted that. I'm good to go. It's taken care of. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my cash debit column. So I'm going to go ahead and do the drop down for my cash account to open. I'm doing my totals. Totals are always on the last day of the month, so I'm going to go ahead and do April. 30th. Post reference is 1 because I'm on page 1. This is the cash debit column for $2,890. It previously had a 0 balance, so 0 plus 2,890 is 2,890. So I'm just transferring it over. Last step, step 5, is always to put the count number back up on top. Now I'm going to do cash credit. I'm going to put the date of the 30th. I don't have to put the month on there twice because I already have the month on there. So I'm just going to put the 30th. Post reference is 1. And now I'm going to credit it for $1,170. On your calculator, you would do math, except I can't move my calculator. I would take 2,890 and I would subtract 1,170. So my new balance now is 1,720. Is it a debit or is it a credit? How do I know, Leon? Which one's bigger? Debit, right? So I'm like, maybe. Hopefully not. Also, what type of an account is this? Starts with a 1. Classification? Asset. Assets have what for normal balance? Oh my gosh, you guys are sleeping today. Debit, would you agree? So, I know this is an asset. Right here it tells me it starts with a 1. If I have a credit balance on an asset, do you think there's a problem? Yes. You should not. Also, it would mean that you owe $1,170 in cash, and that's not a good spot. You should have your own cash. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill in $1,720. And then I'm going to put my account number 110 up on top. So posting totals, relatively easy. It's the same procedure that we post individually. I'm going to go ahead and check that answer. Woo! I got a 3 out of 3. It's feeling pretty good for a Wednesday for me. I'm going to go ahead and click on that Save and Continue. And you can go ahead and try that on your own, which is going to be just like what we did in Work Together.